As far as market stats go, I've talked about it before. There's restriction in inventory, or sales are slowing down. Well, I wanted to talk about the luxury market today. So 3 million to 10 million, and then 10 million plus is the ultra luxury. And it's interesting, when I dove into the numbers, the 3 million to 10 million range, sales are actually up 4%. We had 104 sales last year to date, and we have 108 this year. So the luxury market is still very strong. On top of that, number of bid ups, 28% of those homes sold this year were bid up above the asking price, and we have 6 months of inventory, which is less than half of what a balanced market would be. So that just regular luxury market 3 to 10 million range is strong. Sellers are getting 100% of what they're asking for properties on average. But the ultra luxury market, which is 10 million plus, is where it's really exciting or really interesting. We're up 39% in number of sales for $10 million plus properties this year. And Oahu is leading the state in the number of ultra luxury sales with 18. The highest price home sale was a little more than 23 million in Lanikai, and the highest price condo sale was a little more than 12 million, and that was in Park Lane. And 65% of the buyers are cash buyers. So significant strength in the luxury market. And part of that is going to be, people have cash, you're in an inflationary position. Where do you put your cash? Where do you invest your cash to hedge against inflation? And real estate becomes one of those components. One other thing, September 7th, by the way, is the date the Japanese can travel fully unrestricted. So now we should continue to see that international and Japanese buyer on Oahu is the number one foreign buyer. So we should be able to see, more or less, they should be able to come back pre-COVID numbers without any restrictions, without any hesitation. So that's going to be an interesting date to see. And there's also a luxury condo that my gut tells me they're going to get approval on September 7th at the HCDA meeting. So could kind of coincide with that component for being able to announce that new tower. So interesting stuff.
That is fascinating. I think it's pointing to a trend, a continuing trend, which we've been seeing for a long time. I wish I had an economist on the show to kind of